Alright, so we're going to perform construct our first confidence interval for two independent samples. And here we have these two cable companies, Company 1 and Company 2, with large samples, and we want to construct a point estimate for mu1 minus mu2. So for the difference of our two means. Alright, so first, what we need to do, according to our formula for confidence interval here, is find x1 bar minus x2 bar. And that's 3.51 minus 3.24, so that's 0.27. All right, the next thing we need, just as we've done before with confidence intervals, is to find z of alpha over 2. Alpha for us, since we're doing a 99% confidence interval, is 1 minus 0.99 or 0.01. And then recall for confidence intervals, we have to divide alpha in half. So that's 0.005. So let's go to our StatTrek site and look up what z of alpha over 2 is so we can plug it in right here in our formula. All right, so let me go to StatTrek site, which is here somewhere. Maybe, here we go. All right, and we were looking up 0.005. And let's hit calculate, and that gives us a standard score of 2.576. So this is 2.576. Now remember, since this is a confidence interval, it doesn't matter that we don't put the negative, our plus and our minus. Take care of the negative and the positive value for z here. All right, so let's fill into this nasty formula now. We've got our x1 bar minus our x2 bar. That's 0.27. And we want to do plus and minus. Z of alpha over 2 is 2.576. And then we're going to have times the square root of S1 squared. Our S1 is 0.51. We want to square that. Divided by N1. And N1 for the first company is 174. And then we want to square our second standard deviation, 0.52 squared, and divided by the number in our sample there is 355. All right, and now let's just do those calculations. So I'll do this step by step just so you can check and make sure that your calculations match mine. So I'm going to leave the z for the moment, and I'm going to do the inside of this square root. I'm going to do the 0.51 squared divided by 174 plus the 0.52 squared divided by 355 first. And that gives 0.002257. And then I'll go ahead and take the square root of that and multiply it times the 2.56. So that's going to give me 0.27 plus and minus. That's going to be 0.122. And really, 122380, I can round this off to 2 decimal places at this point, since our original estimate here is to 2 decimal places. And I can go ahead and get my confidence interval. So my confidence interval, 0.27 minus 0.12 is going to be 0.15. And then 0.27 plus 0.12 is going to be 0.39. All right, so now let's make our statement. I am 99% confident the true difference in average satisfaction levels, and notice I'm just getting that from that statement up there, of customers of the two companies is between 0.15 and 0.39. Nope, I'm 99% confident. And there we go.